Hello! Welcome to our first build in The Sims 4 My Wedding Stories. Thank you to EA for granting me a review copy of this. I'm really hanging out to get into the gameplay when the patch comes out, as this is not the final software. But building and buy works really well, so let's get into some build and buy, shall we? So I was building this church on my live stream the other day, and we didn't get to finish it, and I'm kind of in love with it. Like, I think it's so pretty, and it utilizes all of the new items that we're getting with this pack. And I was just like, I could do another build, but I was enjoying this one so much that I wanted to show you guys here on YouTube and complete it. It's just meant to be like a dreamy, kind of a chapel. We were saying it's probably more like a chapel than a church. And we've got these beautiful new windows that I have to just fix up the alignment, I've just noticed. So in here's like where we're going to put all the benches for guests to be able to sit on at the wedding. One of the new wedding arches. And then in here's just like, I don't know, maybe where you put a book to sign. I think traditionally there's usually like a room to the side or something for that. And then this is a staircase that goes to an upper level that can actually look downwards to the ceremony below. And then we've put a piano over here. And then I was like, oh my gosh, we don't have any toilets. So I've also decided to put in a basement that goes down here to a toilet area. And this could maybe also be an area where we could have like, I don't know, a book signing area or something like that. Or even, I know some chapels will even have, or churches will have like a little preschool area where classes can be run for kids or community classes, which I think is really, really very beautiful. So yeah, I do apologize that we're not doing the whole build today, but I just thought, no, I have to finish this. And I also think one of the funnest parts about reviewing these packs is that when you get to review it with other packs installed, like all of these vines from Get Together, you can like experiment with really cool builds. So also just to point out, for the runway, the wedding aisle, there's a couple of different choices. So this one's one with rose petals down the side, but there's also like a plain boxed one. And they also vary in length. So you can get like really long aisles for your Sims to walk down. So when it's patched and the final software is ready, your Sims, I guess, will walk down the whole thing, which will be really exciting to see. And I guess the little love hearts are actually the end where the ceremony happens. All right, so let's use this antique bench. Very nice. I'm gonna squeeze it just here next to the pillar. I think it'll just kind of look like it's built into the wall, maybe. I mean, does that look weird or is that, I think it just fits. And I love this new wallpaper as well, so pretty. Is it like a brown? Oh, the brown looks really good as well, but I think I'm gonna go for this one. I've always been a fan of burnt reds. I think also I like colors that I can wear. I don't know if you guys are the same, but colors that I don't really suit, that I couldn't like wear in my clothes, I don't really like as much. Whereas rust red, I feel like I can pull off, so I really like the color. Is that a sign of vanity? I don't know. There's also some really cute lanterns that you can kind of put along the aisles and little clusters of things. And then I also love the wedding flowers you can pick. Like, I am 100% you guys designing my future wedding. But I want to do it when the patches come out because I want it to be perfect. Should we do the white flowers or like the orange? Maybe just the white ones to keep it simple. So we've got columns at the end of these chairs, and then we'll have this at the end of that. I don't know if this will probably get in the way, so we better not put those there. The other thing with these is you can probably like place them in the pots. Yeah, because their stand is so slim, they look like they're actually growing out of the pot. I kind of feel like these chairs might need rugs underneath them too, just to make it look a little bit more polished. Also, I've had really low energy the last few days. I think it's because my period is due, which I basically tell you guys about it every month, don't I? But I don't know, I feel like I need to let you know, otherwise you guys might think I'm sad or something, but I'm just tired. What do we think of this rug? Does this work? I think it looks pretty cool. So I suppose this church or this chapel doesn't really fit into any real life specific style. I think my aim of this is for it to be versatile for any of you guys to download and be able to use. or even just change the colors up a bit and use that. I love this rosy color. I mean, you know, we could actually use both the orange and the rose color. I mean, why not live a little? Why not have a bit of fun? Hello, did you want to come say hi? You wanted to come say hi? Did you miss me? We went for a walk just before. Or the other option is we just keep it more neutral, more serious. You know what? I think we'll keep it a little bit more serious. Because I feel like more of us will like that. And then you guys can change it to the pink if you want the pink. But I always feel like I have to put a couple of feature walls in. I just can't help myself, can I? I'm actually gonna put a cottage living light here because I just feel like it works. I don't really know what to put here. Like, I guess a book? And I can never find this book that I'm looking for. It's from base game. I'm pretty sure it's unlocked. But whenever I try and find it in the unlocked menu, I can't find it. It's this one, this notebook. And actually, it's not an unlocked item. It's just here. And I know usually you'd have like 2 chairs, but can we fit them in? Oh my gosh, we have so many cool chairs with this pack. Oh, I don't think we're gonna fit them, you guys. And if we put them like this, the Sims probably can't get through the doors. We could put it to the side and put like 1 chair here, but then it's not symmetrical and I feel like that's just not a good time. So we might just have to leave it like this. Okay, so next up, the piano. Okay, so this is a little bit tricky because the staircase goes upstairs to this point. And you have to walk all the way around to get to here. So would we want to put the piano all the way over here so it doesn't block any Sims walking around? I feel like that's probably the best option. I mean, of course we could cross flooring over here, but then that ceiling height I think will be too short from the platform. So I think this is the best spot. And isn't it traditionally the musicians were always like in like a musician pit or like up high? For some reason I feel like that's a thing, but I'm not really sure. This beautiful rich fan here. This is, I don't even know what style of build this is. It's kind of Mediterranean inspired, but it's also, I think, a little unique. Also guys, I am so excited because I think if all goes to plan, the shelf for my background that's gonna go behind me that I've been waiting like 6 weeks for, I think, should arrive this coming week. At the latest, the following. So we'll soon have like a proper setup in the background. And I kind of want to do a video decorating it. So let me know if you guys want to see that as well. Like IRL furnishing. IRL clutter. Yes, we love it. You know, I'm struggling so much to find a rug to go up here that I think we should just go this laundry day kind of neutral looking rug. I love this. I feel like I use it a lot. You can have just like this little seating area near the piano. I don't know if the pianist wants to take a break. I'm just holding down Control and 9 key just to lift this up. Holding Alt to rotate it like this. Nice. And then what do we put around here? I mean, I guess we could just have more of these chairs. We could actually have more instruments up here, but then I feel like if you actually hold a wedding at this venue, it might actually be really annoying because Sims might start playing instruments at the same time as your pianist. Okay, I feel like it's really annoying to have a bench right here at the top of the staircase. Maybe we can have like a little table here, maybe a couple of flowers on either side of this. And I'm just not really that familiar with churches. I mean, I've obviously been to churches, and while traveling I have as well, but I haven't really taken in exactly the different objects and decor that I can also find in The Sims 4. I mean, maybe we just have more of these kind of guest books. Maybe we can put more of these ceramic pieces around the place. Yeah, I've just put like sculptures in here. And maybe over here I'll put some candles. Oh, this doesn't want to sit on top of this bench. Okay, there we go. Ooh, I love that deep purple color. So yeah, just think of this as like a deli chapel. Okay, so we've got upstairs, we've got downstairs, then we've got to do the basement, and we also need to organize the outdoor area too. So down in the basement, obviously we're going to need some kind of bathroom. Oh, actually, you know what? I think I can't currently set this as a wedding venue. I can only set it as residential, tiny home residential, or haunted house. I think because it's kind of broken at the moment. So I won't be able to upload this until the game is patched and the final software is ready. So just keep that in mind as well. How big do we want to make these bathrooms? Also, this is our opportunity to introduce or use a different color scheme down here. Maybe we could do like a blue, because I think it complements orange really nicely. But also, I really like to try and balance like warm and cool colors out. So if I'm doing a mostly warm build with lots of like red and orange, I kind of naturally want to go for a cooler toned area as well. I don't know if that sounds weird, but... Oh, actually, I don't know if this is blue. This is more like gray. These really are all warm colors. I mean, there's the green, but I don't really like the green with this. Well, I might have to just run with what we have. I feel like this basement would be so nice and cool as well, like downstairs. Okay, so the doors that we have in this pack are way too big for our basement bathroom, so we definitely need to use something else down here. I mean, I'm thinking seasons, just basic doors. Can't really go wrong with these, can you? Also, this bathroom's really big. Let's push this back. Okay, this way it's a little bit more balanced. Oh, I love this plant. Oh my gosh, this is so perfect for this build because it has just the beautiful orange colors on it. We need this upstairs as well. Heck, we need this on all 3 levels. Also, there's no new couches, so I think if we want to do like a couch situation downstairs, we should maybe just go with the base game option. Something a little bit fancy like this. And there's definitely no special like turtle dove wedding toilet. Ooh, this one would go with the colors of this really nicely. So this one's from Realm of Magic. I mean, I think this is slightly over the top for this build. Like, are we really okay, this is too much. It's a cool idea, but it just doesn't make sense. Also, this is really cool, but I also feel like this doesn't make sense. See, sometimes I just want to get carried away and just put the coolest stuff in a build, but then I'm like, the build's still gotta like be able to tell a story. Actually, you know what? Who cares? Sometimes you should just go crazy and have fun. But I do want a lot of you guys to want to use this build, so I'm gonna hold myself back a little bit. What would you guys like? Like something classic. Maybe Vampire Basin. Still, you know, a little bit fancy. I actually think this room is too big too, so let's push this in. And maybe just like base game plain toilet with a wooden seat. I posted on Instagram yesterday of my story that we got what I've called a poo stool, which some of you guys will be like, what the heck is a poo stool? Good question. It's a stool that you put next to your toilet. So then you can like put your post-poop spray on, like your air freshener or like a phone on while you go to the toilet. James requested this. He said, I think I need something to put my phone on when I go to the toilet. So we got one, and I think a poop stool is like the coolest thing ever. So let me know, do you have a poop stool as well? What gave you the idea? I mean, this is the type of thing they should teach you in school. And I've ordered a toilet brush that I'm really excited about. This is a sign I'm really an adult. I am truly an adult. I'm excited about toilet brush. Speaking of which, we should have a toilet brush in The Sims 4. Like, it's kind of crazy that we don't. I mean, what are the poor Sims meant to do, you know? I'm actually gonna put lanterns down here. These are from Cottage Living, surprisingly as well. This is such a mashup of a build, but somehow it's cohesive and working for us. I mean, is there any point this being this big? Like, I like the idea of having a kids area, but I feel it's kind of sad to put the kids area down in the basement where there's no windows. Like, it's almost kind of cruel. So maybe we just keep this as a simple bathroom. And yeah, we could do like a kitchen and catering, but then that's a whole other thing. And now that in this pack, we should be able to hold separate wedding events at different lots. So you can have like your ceremony and your reception afterwards. So like you have your ceremony at the church, for example, and then you go to the next event, which would be the reception. Like, I feel like we don't need to have a kitchen on the same lot like we used to. I mean, there's this cool decorative screen. Oh, that's so pretty with the flowers on it. Wow. I mean, it's cool, but again, I'm not quite sure that it makes sense down here. Some of these things would look awesome in like a penthouse apartment. Oh, this is new. This is like a wall wood carving, I think. It's sized down this love heart. Love in the basement toilets. Kind of weird, but kind of cute, right? Or maybe we turn this into like a stone feature wall. Nice. You know, I really do appreciate when there are nice bathrooms at a venue. Like, it is not very nice when you need to use the bathroom and it's icky at like a nice restaurant or a nice venue. Like, it is important that the bathroom is decent for sure. And then it's really nice when they put lots of effort into the bathrooms and you're like, whoa. Oh, this looks like an old like wedding garden look. The arches and the swans. Let's put that. This was the first wedding that was hosted here in 1923. Up a little table here on the side. This one's also from Realm of Magic. I can't believe the different packs we're using in this build. Who would have thought? Oh, we can use the tabletop bouquet. Haven't used this one yet. Exciting. I'm loving this. Okay, beautiful. Yeah, so because I don't have the working venue type, I don't actually know what else is required on this venue. So I'm just gonna go with what I think will work. So obviously some outdoor seating. Also, I pulled these out of Bite-A-Bug mode. These are actually the teapots from the tea set, which is so cute. And I was thinking it'd be so cute to display these on a shelf if this was like a residential lot. And then the cake toppers as well, and the cakes. Really sweet. And this is a gorgeous canopy that I love. Really nice. So I guess at the back of the church, there's 2 doors to exit via. I suppose we're going to need some outdoor lighting. So I always like to go into night mode to place the lights so then I can see how it's gonna look and actually make sure that we place enough. Definitely feel like we're gonna need some outdoor lights as well, because I don't know if, you know, Sims are gonna come here for a late night wedding. It's gonna run into the nighttime. Maybe some vampires will want to get married here. You know, you just never know what the Sims are going to need, so I like to be fully prepared. I actually think some kids things would be really nice, because what happens, you know, if the kids need something to do at the wedding? Actually, one of my friends got married and their flower boy, or actually no, I think it was the ring bearer, he walked down the aisle in a stormtrooper suit. It was like the coolest outfit ever. I thought that was so awesome. I mean, way to make a kid feel really confident and like good and let them wear whatever they want. Might do like some subtle green monkey bars some kids can play on. It'd be nice to have a smaller jungle gym too, like a smaller playground, because I feel like the ones that we currently have are really massive and you need a lot of space for it. Classic, I always like to put dirt just under the monkey bars as if it's been worn out a bit. Definitely no, I'm not the only one who does this. Oh, and then there's the swings. I wonder, can we put swings down here? That seems too far away from the other playground stuff. We might actually have to just move this tree slightly. Oh, but then that'd hit the branches. Okay, what if we put it on an angle just here and do like a little cluster of greenery in the corner? Same thing, gotta put the dirt marks under where the swings sit on the ground and where someone might drag their feet along the ground too. If you ever have trouble blending the dirt and it just looks weird, you can always use this like half grass, half dirt option. That's a really good one. Or you can work backwards and, you know, just erase a bit of it if you've gone too hard and just put it on like a faint setting and then it looks really good. My favorite swatch is actually this one with the little clouds on it. I think this is so cute, and the flowers. But I think we'll just go plain. Go plain. Also, you know Cottage Living, how we got those mushroom stools? I've never done this, but maybe it can kind of go with the kids' playground as like a little fairy circle for the kids to sit at. Oh my gosh, so cute. Oh, the kids would be like, that's the poisonous mushroom if we do a bad color. Oh. We've got the new big fountain at the front and Sims can actually sit on the ledge of it. It's got the nice flora. I feel like we need like a smaller water sculpture back here. I'll just do a classic base game moment. Here's some benches. Romantic Garden Stuff Pack has a good bench, and this one's also a Realm of Magic one. So both packs come with pretty good kind of classic garden benches. I think it'd be such a cool job being a landscaper. Like, I don't know if any of you guys do landscaping for work or have ever studied it, but I think that's such an awesome job. Because you would learn not only the skills of design, but then you'd learn about all of the different plants and how to grow them and how to maintain them, and you'd get to work outside with nature as well. Like, I'm sure it's a tough job, but I feel like it'd be really interesting and really rewarding. And then you could learn about all the different plants and gardens from all around the world. These are cool. I don't know why I'm changing this path, but I feel like I don't like the one that has all the gray tones. Probably because, like I was talking about before with cooler colors, this is all warm colors, so a warmer path I think will just look better. Speaking of landscaping, my herb garden, which is just in a pot on my deck, it's not really landscaping. They're going pretty strong, you guys. I picked some oregano and cooked it with my chicken for lunch today, and it was very satisfying. It would be rude not to have a poohoo bush, right? It's called a poohoo bush because your sim can poop in it and they can woohoo in it. So it's a poohoo bush. And then under here, I'm thinking we have like a picnic table. I mean, do we even do something crazy and have a barbecue here? You know, what happens if one of you guys need to do rags to riches here and you need like a barbecue to eat from? So I'm just gonna pop that here. A little bit of a fire hazard, isn't it? Also, another little trick is to use the bracket keys to size up and down plants to give them more variety, so it looks a little bit more organic. Or sometimes some of the plants just look too big, so I like to size them down. Like, there we go. Now there's a big one and a little one, because usually not all plants are always the same size. And if we have this barbecue here, then we're gonna need an outdoor bin as well. I'm just gonna put this here, and I'm pretty sure it comes in like a really nice peachy color. Yeah, so this ties into those flowers really beautifully. You know what, I probably even could have done like a pond with the pond tool. I honestly forget we have a pond tool now sometimes. Like, I could have made all of this area like have a pond. Maybe I quickly should, because I don't use it enough. I just forget about it. Okay, whoa, that happened really quickly. I just wasn't ready for this pond. Just a little one, you know, nothing too crazy. Oh, what? That's not deep enough. Let me turn the grid on so I can actually see where the pond is. I'm gonna flatten this out. The Sims can actually walk around it, even slightly more. There we go. Now, what? Oh, raise the water. I was like thinking put the water in, but that's of course lower water. Like, that's how my brain just worked, you guys. I've got so many fun pond styles now too. With some algae on there. Oh my gosh, I used to take ancient algae supplements maybe a year and a half ago, and I used to talk about all the time. And it used to make me so gassy. Like, apparently it's really good for you, but oh my gosh. I literally almost pooped my pants, so I had to stop taking it. So just, if you decide to take some ancient algae, just be careful, okay? Because that stuff's controversial. At least it was for my stomach. Okay, I am annoyed by this fence just dipping down like this. Like, that's just gonna really annoy me if you guys download it and it's in your game. We need to fix this, and it might mean that this is cooked. Okay, surprisingly, I actually think that ended up okay. Yay! So we have a little pond. We put just like a little fountain in here. Ooh, we could put this one in here. This is romantic garden stuff. I really like that stuff back. I feel like we got so many cool things in it and people have forgotten how good it is. All right, well, this is a gorgeous chapel, you guys. I think we've done a really nice job of it. Let me know what you think. Let's do a little tour of it, shall we? I mean, look at this location next to the water along the beach side. That is so beautiful. It's got a very dramatic bell tower, which I love. It's so pretty. Okay, so let's go in and take a look. Got the nice little wedding sign there. Go through the double doors and ooh, got a wedding sign here. Look at that beautiful ceiling. Wow, that's pretty. If I came here for a wedding, I'd be like, this is so beautiful. Got some leaves over the doorway there. A little platform to step down to. You can take your seats. Gorgeous big windows. You can sit here and watch the ceremony. Or if you're lucky enough, you may be someone walking down the aisle. Look at those floral arrangements. You can look back at everyone watching. And hopefully all the Sims will be seated. In pot plants, plant pots, because you guys always laugh at me for calling them pot plants, but that's what they're called in Australia. Little book signing area here. You can look into the garden. And then both of these doors go outside. Oh, very pretty. Oh, look at this. Nice little seating area over here. Barbecue. I don't know if it's kind of weird to have a barbecue at a church, but you know, I think it's friendly. Another fountain here. We've got this gorgeous fountain as well. And around the corner here, we have all the kids things. So we have the little kids mushroom stools, monkey bars, and the swing set. Hey, where are you going? I was going to talk to Nancy on her summer holiday, because technically this is her house right now. We have to do a church house. Okay, if you need to go to the toilet, we're just going to go downstairs. You know, this is pretty nice for a basement toilet. I mean, this does look pretty classy. Then all the toilets are the same. We just did this kind of look. Gorgeous basins. Would love that basin IRL. And then if you're coming upstairs, this is a great spot to sit. You've got gorgeous views out the windows. Got some nice decor. You can say hey to the celebrant or the official person. You can peer down at everyone. You can drop books from here. And then we've also got the pianist area as well. So let me know what you think of our church, you guys. Do you like it? Do you think it's cute? Do you think it's pretty? I also love the waterfalls in the background, and there's hot air balloons too. Oh, look at this bridge. That's a great spot for a proposal. So yeah, let me know what you think of this build. Let me know what you'd like to see next. And as always, I hope you're having a lovely morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world. I look forward to speaking to you all soon. Dag dag!